friends, welcome back to Soul Light Reflections. I am coming at you from my friend's house right now, but I really wanted to share an episode that's a little bit different today. I had the absolute pleasure of hosting an intention setting ceremony at a festival last month. And I am so grateful that the videographer actually got the entire thing on camera. And it is so powerful, and I'm so excited to share this with you because this was like a really pivotal moment in my own journey, in my own career, in realizing like the power in my magic, especially when it comes to hosting in front of large groups and facilitating with masses. And I'm so excited to share this with you. I just wanted to give like a little bit of an intro so that you know what you're about to be hearing and listening to. I understand that part of this may not be super relevant to your own experience if you're like, not at a festival, but just try to take what you can from this experience and relate it to your own experience, your own life. It's going to be amazing. Really, like if you can be in a space where you can really tap into the visualization, the movement portion, the energy portion of this, like it's all just really powerful. I feel like a broken record right now. But anyway, without further ado, I would like to share with you my intention setting ceremony from Twin Flame Festival. I'm so blessed to be here with all of you. Today, I've been getting the question, like, what do I expect? And first of all, I think it's good to have a little bit of an element of surprise. Sometimes we don't always know what we're getting ourselves into, and that's just like life. So I think that it's amazing that all of you chose to show up here right now. I know that it's early for a festival day. I know it's not necessarily our first choice to be here right in this exact moment, but hopefully you're already starting to feel that love starting to pour out between each other. We'll be getting a little bit of movement in, nothing crazy, and if you're not feeling called to do the movement that I am encouraging, totally fine. I host a lot of ecstatic dance. I like to give this spiel. If you need to sit, sit. If you need to stand, stand. If you need to go run in the field, go run in the field. If you need to lay down, do what you need to do. This is all about taking care of yourself. We are here to heal. We're here to build up so much fucking love because this world needs a lot of it right now. There is a lot of shit going on out there, and we are all so fucking blessed to be right here, right now together. So what this intention setting ceremony is about, I got chills. What this intention setting ceremony is about building up as much fucking love as we can. And yes, I swear a lot. It's me. Welcome to it. So once again, as we have more people filing in here, my name is Rachel Albo. I'm an embodiment coach. I help guide you to your most authentic, playful expression of self. I firmly believe that each and every one of us still has that child within. And most of us, if not all of us, have had to stifle that at some point. Doesn't always feel good, but sometimes we have to do what we have to do. But I want you to remember that that person is still inside of you, always. And we can access them whenever we need to, and that's what we're going to do a little bit of today. So while there is going to be a little bit of seriousness, a little bit of really internal work, a little bit of vulnerability that I'm going to ask of you today, we also are going to get a little playful with it. We're going to get a little wiggly. We're going to get a smile on our face. I already see a lot of smiles on faces, which I love. So I wanted to start today by first saying thank you, first of all, to all of you for showing up here today, for each other and for yourselves. So just take a little moment. Tell yourself thank you. Not just for showing up to this festival, but for being here right now in this intention setting ceremony. This is a really special place to be. And I really appreciate you. You should definitely appreciate yourself. This amazing property that we're on, I wanted to thank Chris for letting this happen on this property. It's absolutely beautiful. Dylan, thank you for helping get all of this set up. I don't know how to set all of this up and do what you did, so thank you. I also wanted to thank Courtney and Alan and James for all of the hard work and everyone else. It takes a village to put something like this on. And thank you for having me. Thank you for trusting me. I know that you don't even know what to expect. I also wanted to take a moment to thank the land here. The land here is really sacred. This area is absolutely amazing, as we all can tell. It wasn't ours. There was a tribe that used to live around these areas in Darrington and Marble Mountain, a couple of neighboring what are now cities. Their land was taken from them in the 1880s. Imagine that, just for a second. You're living in community, you have fishermen, you have women, children, you have people here living as a tribe all together. And one day, all of that is just completely ripped from you because people think that they have the right to this land and you don't for some reason. So I just wanted to take a moment to honor the Sauk Seattle tribe. They used to be known as Sakumehu. Just taking a quick moment, going internal, sending any member of that tribe. They used to have over 4,000 members. Then they dwindled to 14. They now have about 350. And they're not even all in the same area. So I think that it's really important to recognize our privilege in being here right now. Not feeling bad. We don't have to feel bad for it, but what we can do is use that privilege in a positive way. We can use that privilege, like I said, to build up as much fucking love as we can in this little bit of time. And then lastly, I want to thank the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, that infinite energy that ties every single one of us that's here and every single one of us in this world. Taking a moment, saying your own little prayer in whatever way feels meaningful to you. Now we're going to be setting intentions for ourselves today so that we can go into the rest of the day, the rest of this evening, knowing exactly why we're here. So prior to titling myself, I guess, or being given the title embodiment coach, I'm an occupational therapist by trade. I was a wellness coach. I was a chronic illness coach. I've worn a lot of hats. I was an Orange Theory fitness coach for a while. And in all of that, every single role or title that I've held, I've realized one thing. It's so important to know exactly why you are doing what you're doing. Your brain loves that. If we're not telling our brain why we're doing something, it doesn't want to do it. So let's remind ourselves why we showed up here. We're going to set our own intentions here. For today, for right now, whatever comes through to you. We're going to infuse a little bit of play in just a little bit. But right now, I want you to just sit with it for a second. What's my intention? And believe whatever comes through. You do not have to overthink this. It doesn't have to be a complicated thing. It's not supposed to be. This is an opportunity to trust your intuition on what you need out of your time here. And we're going to take a nice deep breath all together to really seal in that intention for yourself. Really slow, even slower than you think you can. In through the nose, keep the mouth nice and shut. I know it's hard. Do the best you can. If you need to open your mouth, of course you can. Again, you do whatever you need, and then hold at the top. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Slow breath out. Let's do that 2 more times. Give me a little shimmy, a little wiggle for a second. It's not that serious. Let's bring a smile to the face if that feels good. Roll out the shoulders, whatever you need. We're going to do it 2 more times. Ready? Slow breath in. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Pause. And out as slow as you can. Beautiful. If you feel good, stay in your position. If you might need a little readjustment, an extra little shimmy for a second, take it. Take it. We're going to do 1 more deep breath all together. slow, deep breath in at your own pace. Hold at the top once you get there. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and out as slowly as you can. Beautiful. Amazing. All right, so while we're in this nice, calm, gushy state, I want to take a quick moment to talk about something that's really important here. A couple of points just to, I know we all know, but it's always nice to reiterate. Number 1, consent is sexy. Yes is yes, only yes is yes. Plur, if anyone is not familiar, peace, love, unity, and respect, also responsibility. We are all here not only for ourselves, but for each other. Pick up trash when you see it, even if it's not yours. If you see someone that might need a little help, even if you really feel like you want to give them a hug, it might be better to ask if you can give them a hug first. Some people don't want to be touched, don't like to be touched, have had past trauma. Be respectful while still offering to hold space. Making sure that you are setting intentions every single time that you are ingesting anything. Those little substances need to know why. Again, the why we're taking it. And sometimes you might save yourself a world of hurt if you just take an extra little second before ingesting something. You might not need it. You might have enough love running through here to not even need it. All right, so now we're gonna do a little energy reset moment. So again, if anything is not feeling resonant for you, please don't do it. That's okay. I am not going to be offended. I'm actually going to be way more excited if you're doing what you need than you walking away being like, it was all right. I want you to walk away knowing that this was the best way you could have started your day because you took what you needed. Deal? Cool. All right, so in a moment, I'm going to switch over the music. But for now, I invite you, if you'd like to stand up. You can kneel, you can sit. We're gonna do just like a little shake, a little wiggle. We're gonna do one of my favorite exercises. I don't really have a better name for it than tense and release because I feel like it needs a funner name. So if anyone has a better idea for what I'm about to teach you, please come up after and let me know. All right, so I used to do this with kids all the time when I worked with them as an OT. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt all of that tension through our body, whether we slept wrong, whether we're sore from dancing, whatever's going on, stress. So first we're going to take just a little wiggle. And if you'd like to, maybe you can take your shoes off if you haven't already. Feel this beautiful earth under your feet. Honestly, there's not a ton of festivals where you can really take your shoes off and be confident that you're not going to step on glass or something gross or the ground is not happy. All right, so just a little wiggle. Now, what we're going to do, like I said, tense and release. So what we're going to do is we're going to tense every single muscle that we can think of in our entire body. It's going to look like this. It's not going to be pretty. And then when I say release, in whatever way feels good to you, I personally love melting into a puddle on the ground, all the way down and completely releasing. That's how I do it with the kids, right? So we're gonna tighten ourselves into a little rock and then we're gonna melt into a puddle and you're gonna feel all of that release. It might feel tingly, there might be emotions that come out. Just trust whatever's coming out. We ready? All right. So when I get to 1, you're gonna start tensing everything. I'll walk you through it, don't worry. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Tense everything you can. What about those hands? What about that jaw? Can you tighten your ears? Ooh, what about those toes? Around your knees, your core. Oh, as tight as you can. Tense everything up. Clench those shoulders, your core. And in 3 seconds, we're gonna melt into that puddle and release all of that. 3, 2, 1, melt, release. Just feel it. Surrender. We don't need to half sit up. Surrender to it. Trust your body. Yes, Dustin. That was a nice melt. Sit in it for just a second. We're gonna do it 2 more times. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and stand up. Take your time getting up there. We'll wait for you. Like I said, we get a little playful with it. I do this with kids. They love it. It works really well. If you have kids, I highly recommend. It's a great practice. Now I want you to see if this time you can surrender to the process a little bit more. It's not comfortable to get that tense, but that's what your energetic system is doing inside. And when we are able to reflect that outwardly in the body intentionally, and then intentionally release it, it is so fucking powerful. All right, let's do it again. Sitting, standing, wherever you are. Clench everything up. The hands, the jaw, the eyes shut, the toes, the knees, the core, the shoulders, every single part of ourselves. Everything that's been stressing you out, everything that does not serve you, any other people's emotions, energies that you've been holding on to, they're all right there. And we're about to release them because they're not ours. In 3, 2, 1, melt. Breathe out. Just sit, lay. Take that moment. This is for you. Cleansing breath if you feel called at your own pace. Called, you can go ahead and stand back up. We're going to do it one more time. Now this third time you might feel a little bit of resistance. That little teenager within might be like, what? I already did it 2 times. I really have to do it again? That's when it's usually most important to do it. Don't have to. It might look different this time, but I invite you to still engage in the practice in some way. Something that I recently realized is those moments when we don't feel like doing our daily practice, we don't feel like getting up and meditating if that's part of our practice, or we don't really feel like journaling, or we don't really feel like working out, or I don't feel like cooking myself a meal today. Usually those are the moments when it's most important to do it. Get out of your head and just take the first step so that you can do it, because your mind, your body, your soul will thank you. All right, one more time, whatever it looks like for you. We're gonna clench everything as tight as you can. Hands, core. Can you squeeze your butt a little tighter? Can you squeeze your chest a little tighter? If you need to get into a ball, that's totally fine. Those last little bits, those last little stress bubbles, you're gonna pop them when we melt in 3, 2, 1. And just sit in that for a moment. Enjoy that feeling. Whatever sensations are coming through, whatever emotions are coming through, this is your moment. These are the makings of the start of a really fucking good day. If you feel any resistance to just being, notice it, sit with it, and trust it. When I have that resistance, I like to remind myself, oh, that's my human brain. She's here to stay. But you know what? I can work with her. She's pretty cool. She keeps things going. Sometimes she's a little irrational. She tries to tell me not to trust my intuition, but it's fine. She can stay. I gotta work with her. So I'm gonna give you a little bit longer to just sit with it. Now, in a moment, I'm going to invite you, if you'd like to sit up or to stand. We'll get a little bit of extra movement in. So if you're feeling called to, you can slowly rise, seated or standing. Seated is totally fine. Laying down is totally fine. You can still get a little movement in. And we're just gonna kind of go body part by body part, waking up the system. We're gonna pair some movement with some breath. Nothing crazy. We're not doing holotropic breath work, somatic breath work here. We're just gonna do some simple breath patterns paired with the movement of your own body. And you're gonna find what that means for you, your own pace. So I'm gonna invite you to start with your head, just going back and forward. As you breathe in, head back, thanking the sky. As you breathe out, head down, thanking the earth. A few times at your own pace, slow, controlled breaths. Can you make your breath sound like the wind? Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, or the nose if that feels okay for you. I'm gonna invite you to go side to side with the head, ear to shoulder. Breathing in towards the left side, breathing out towards the right side. If that gets confusing, do whatever feels right, that's okay. This is your practice. Continuing to pair with the breath is the most important part, no matter what your movements look like. One movement is a breath in, one movement is a breath out. This breath is so sacred. It's what literally keeps us alive. We have this beautiful fresh air here for us. Embrace it, honor it. Gratitude for the earth. All of the elements without which we would not be here. Air that we're breathing in right now. The earth that we feel underneath us. Maybe we take a moment, hands to earth, feet to earth, ass to earth, whatever feels right. Fire, beautiful fire that helps to keep us warm, helps to allow us to cook warm nourishment for our bodies. Water, that beautiful river back there. A beautiful remembrance of the fact that life is always supposed to flow. It's not linear. It's not always pretty. But it's still beautiful. Shoulders now. Find your own way to pair breath to movement. Make it a little bit more intuitive. I'm not going to tell you exactly how with the shoulders, but really let them get loose here. You can roll them. You can go side to side, front and back. Get that rib cage moving, side to side, forward, back circles, whatever feels right. All right. So we're going to activate our throat chakra next. This is a really simple mantra song. I talked about how we're going to be cultivating a whole lot of fucking love for this world here today. Whenever you're ready, you join right in. It's literally one line. I am surrounded by love. You can hum, you can sing, but I really encourage you to use your voice in some way, even if it's really quiet. If you like to sing, absolutely join in louder. It's not a long song. We're not going to be doing this for like 10 minutes or anything. It's less than 2 minutes. Now at this point, probably a minute and a half. Surrounded by love. I energy of this song throughout your entire being, your mind, believe it, your body, feel it, your soul, know it. Now I invite you to just take in the words of this song. Most of you probably know it. Listen to it as if you're listening for the first time.
And you're right here with this version of you. To see things as they really are. This version of you looking at you. You looking there. This version of you welcoming you. This version of you saying yes. I'd like you to imagine this version of
Stay in that state. I'm going to walk you through a really short visualization. So get cozy. That song was talking about this version of you, and you can totally take that however you'd like to. This version of you right here, this version of you as your higher self, this version of you that you're striving for. We're going to go meet them, see what they have to say. So get cozy, shut down those eyes when you're ready. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. We've gotten lots of practice. Take it at your own pace. Slow breath in, hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and then release. Melt a little bit more. Let all of those roles, responsibilities, facades, energies that are not yours simply drift away like bubbles popping in the wind. Now you can either imagine yourself here or wherever feels comforting to you, somewhere really calm, inviting, welcoming, warm, where you feel completely at ease, at peace. going to this place with the intention of meeting your higher self. And they know you're coming. And they can't wait for you to get there. So when you're at this place, all of a sudden, the most beautiful tree you have ever seen in your entire life just appears, seemingly out of nowhere. This massive, beautiful tree. You're completely breathtaking, you're just staring at it, and you know that there's something special about this tree, but you're not quite sure what yet. You're on your way to meet your higher self, but you can't help but notice this tree. So you start walking around the perimeter. It's very large. And you notice this opening in the trunk. It's really inviting. There's this golden white light shining in there. Maybe some cozy seats. Maybe a nice yoga mat or blanket. Your favorite stuffy, whatever it is. You're like, wait a second. I need to go in there. Side quest. So you duck in. You go into the trunk of this massive tree. And the second you step foot in there, you are completely taken over by so much love. More than you have felt in your entire life. And you just say, wow. I don't even have words for this, but I love it. And you find somewhere to sit. And you just decide, you know what? My higher self knows I'm coming. They'll wait. They're not going anywhere. I'm gonna just sit here for a second. I'm just gonna be. Some of us might not be great at just being, but that's why it's all the more important to do so. And we notice that while we're in this tree, it's so much easier to just be. It's almost like everything in the outside world doesn't even exist anymore. We just get to be there. We honor what a privilege that is. And all of a sudden, it starts getting really warm in there. Not uncomfortable, just warmer, brighter, even more love. And you're like, I didn't know I could feel more love than I was already feeling when I walked in here. How is this possible? And you turn around, someone's tapping you on the shoulder. You turn around, it's you. It's that version of you that guides every single intuitive practice, every single intuitive decision, every single one of those synchronicities that happen in life that you just can't really explain to anyone. And you realize, wait, my mission was to go meet my higher self, but they were already right here. All right, I guess I get to stay here now. Your higher self just smiles at you. This warm, inviting smile, soft eyes. And it's almost as though as you're looking into their eyes, you don't even have to communicate with words. These downloads, these messages, this wisdom is simply pouring into your system, your mind, your body, your soul, remembering exactly who you actually are deep within. You are light. You are love. Now you have a moment here to just sit with your higher self. See if there's any specific messages, downloads, guidance that come through. And the most important part about this meeting with your higher self is that you don't doubt any of it. Even if it is the craziest advice or message, trust it. It might make sense later in your journey. Our higher self, our being here, everything is completely connected at all times. And we're always getting fed these little breadcrumbs from our soul, from the universe. And this is one of those moments where you get to pick up as many breadcrumbs as you can in this time. Because although they might not make sense right now, it might make sense tomorrow, later tonight, the second this ceremony is done, maybe next year. But either way, you'll remember this moment, you'll remember this meeting with your higher self. So take that moment, ask them, what can you pour into me? What do I need to hear? What do I need to see? What do I need to feel? What do I need to know? Let me feel what I need to feel. Let me see what I need to see. Let me hear what I need to hear. Let me know what I need to know. Taking a moment to get your last messages from your higher self. Thanking them for meeting you. Maybe a hug, high five, fist bump, whatever feels right. When you're ready, wiggling the toes, the fingers, opening the eyes to this beautiful place that we are, filled with so much love and gratitude for that process. Opening your eyes and realizing that that beautiful place you just were is always within you, is right here as well. Plenty of trees around. You can do that same practice with yourself. Now I'm going to invite you to get a little bit vulnerable before we end out this session. As we know, life is not always just lightness, it's not always just joy, playfulness. Because we're well-rounded, we chose to come to this planet to have this experience. We decided we wanted to be well-rounded souls, and in order to do so, we gotta go through some shit. We gotta go through some darkness. It's part of life, and it's actually a really beautiful part if you embrace it the right way. So I'm gonna invite you to get a little bit vulnerable here. We're gonna turn to someone that maybe we don't know yet. We might have to move around a little bit. Maybe someone that you don't know super well, that's fine too, but someone that you are not close with. I invite you to find someone, take a moment, look around, pair up, we'll go from there. I know, it feels vulnerable. You're like, wait, are we in elementary school again? Maybe. Introduce yourself for just a moment. All right, so what we're gonna share is 3 things. We're gonna get vulnerable for a second. Number 1, your intention that you set. Number 2, something you're really proud of or excited about. Number 3, something that's been really challenging for you lately. This is a safe space. This is where we get an opportunity to practice what we preach about, showing up for each other. So I'll give you a song to do so. Again, your intention, something you're proud of or excited for, and a challenge that you've been facing recently.
So from this point forward, we went through a little sharing exercise. So I encourage you, if you don't have someone that you can share those things with, to do your own little practice where you're maybe journaling or voice memo in your phone or writing down in your phone or something. Get it out of your head and get it somewhere else into the universe, because this is how we elevate our own being.
Final remarks here. Of course, you can continue this conversation afterwards, but I want to be respectful of time and allow the chakra healing to start on time. If it feels right, I encourage you, fist bump, handshake, hug, whatever feels right. And just feel that love that's circulating between not only you and your partner right now, but everyone around you. We're gonna stay together here for about 4-ish more minutes, and then you're free to go. But we got a feel-good song here. We're gonna shake out all of that stagnant energy that might still be kind of lingering. Stand it up. We're gonna shake it out. We're gonna dance here together, embracing this beautiful community we have here together. One final song.
Gotta work on the lactic acid, you know.
All right, so feel free to wiggle it out, shake it out. Again, my name is Rachel Albo. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, all the things at Playful Embodiment. Thank you guys so much. This was so fun. This was my first time doing something like this at a festival, so that's kind of crazy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for holding space for me and for each other and for yourselves. Let's dance it out for a sec. I love you.
I feel great. Yeah, that was too well. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a great day. Yeah. I love intentionally listening to music too, but I love it so much time. So
thank you so much for holding this space for me to share something that I'm really excited about. I hope that you got something out of this. As always, please share with me if you did. And until next time, keep shining, keep aligning, and we'll talk soon.